Good morning, students. Now we are going to see the topic is character set in C program. So what is an character set? So character set that can be used to form words, numbers and expression depend upon the particular program. If the user want to create a subset character that may be available can use it to most person and mainframe computers and the particular computers in their PC. So also all are there have a different set of characters. So it consists of mainly three types of character sets are alphabets, numeric and special symbols. So these words formed to the character set building. These buildings are heavily based on C tokens. So C tokens is if the user may derive the program, they give some data for like alphabet or special symbols or text of passage or functions, variables. So all are conclude the program. So these are values are also known as the tokens. Every value have a separate tokens. So C tokens have a 6 types. What are that? Identifiers, keywords, constants, operator and punctuation symbols, and one more is string program. So C token here we derived to the identifiers topic. So identifiers refers to the name of variables, functions and arrays. If the user may give some variables, function, arrays in their particular program, they want to differentiate these are the variable, these are the functions, these are the arrays. They couldn't to remember always. So these are the variables, functions, arrays. So they must identify the separate values for the variables, functions. So it's used to identify this one is this variable, this one is the function, this one is the arrays. So this is the mainly concept used for identifiers. If the user want to create some identifiers, they follow some protocols. The first thing, the first 31 character sets are values only accepted, and then identifiers names always the letters, digits and underscore values. The keyword couldn't use to the identifiers, and then white spaces are not allowed. If the character may be alphabet, it may be a lower case or a uppercase may be used. Then we are going to see the keyword. So keyword is the reserved words of the C programming language. Not only the C programming, wherever we use the keywords in, it may be a C language, C++, Java, every language have a keyword. In those keywords have a reserved meaning. That means reserved words for those programming language. So keyword have a fixed meaning, it never changed into that programming functions. Then if we use the user may use the keywords, they follow some the rules. Then the keywords are never used to the variable name, function name, arrays name, because it has a reserved values, it has a particular functions are fixed in those programming language. Here we derived some keywords for an example. See, auto, break, case, if, go to, float, for. Though these are the keywords. Then variables. So variable is nothing but a name for a data. If the user may introduce some variable in particular programming, they may also give the data value, data name, right? So those are the variable. The variable may be like constants. The remain values are executed in a program. Variable different values at a different times during the execution program. A variable name can be chosen only by the user. If we are going to create some program, we may choose the any one of data variable. Hence, each variable has a separate values and it has determined the size of the variables. So, these are the variables. Then constants. So, constant has a fixed value. It never changed to the value when during the execution of the program. So, if the values are given to the program by the user, those values couldn't change when during the execution of the program. If we want to change the program, we skip out the execution, then we will change the value for a constant. So constants is always to the fixed value. Then those constants are derived to the two parts. What are that? Numeric constant and character constant. So numeric constants also divided to the integer constant, real constants. Numeric constants are used by the only number values are accepted here. It may be the integer constant or a real constant. So integer constant is a numeric constant. It always accept to the decimal constant, octal constant, hexadecimal constant, and then floating real constant are a floating point constant. So those floating point constant is also the numeric constant, but it may accepted and used the fraction value for the program. And then character constant. So character constants also separate to the two sector, single constant and character constant. What is a character constant? Character constant is a single word. When the user wish to use the single word in a program, they will choose the character constant. Otherwise, if the user may want to the user to group of character values, then the string constants will be executed in